Okay, hey everybody, welcome to this evening's stream. This evening we're going to be continuing and hopefully finishing off our Exploding Barrels game that we've been working on for the last couple of Thursday streams. So this evening we're going to be working on some feedback we've had since we published last week. We've got a bunch of bugs to fix and also some retention mechanics to hopefully make the game a bit more fun, and a bit more enjoyable and something that players will want to come back and join in with. I'm joined by Adam. So Adam, do you want to say hello?
Hello.
And we'll also be joined by Maggie and Sean. They're running a little bit late, but they'll be with us hopefully shortly. So I think the best thing to do is probably, Adam, if you wanted to join me, if you're done with your hub invasion.
No, we're still shooting the ship.
Still shooting the ship. Okay, well,
As
when
soon as I
you're,
run out of bullets.
when you're ready,
6 left.
if you want to come and join me. Actually, what I'll just run through some of the things we're going to try and get done in this stream. As always, if chat want to let us know things that, if you've played this during the week and you want to let us know anything you'd like to see fixed, or any feedback you have, then obviously do let us know in chat and we'll do our best to sort of address those things. Okay, so first things first, the retention mechanics. We'll look to add some global leaderboards. Obviously, they're a really popular, really easy way to make your game retentive, so get people to come back in and compete for spots on the leaderboard. So we'll add a couple of those, probably just a basic one, which is the number of wins you've had. We'll add some achievements. So again, a little bit more involved. Obviously, achievements take a little bit more work, but I think again, it's a great way to get players to play your game more often. People who like to complete an achievement list. So we'll go through those at the time. I think I've got a list of about 8 or so achievements. And then general tidying up, so just kind of adding effects and sounds where needed. There's a little bit of feedback on when the barrels explode, notifications and scores need tidying up. A bit of level balancing, so we noticed a lot of people like to camp in the corners, so we'll try and spend a bit of time perhaps adjusting the way that the level sits. And then Dry Coast actually had a really good suggestion, which I think is something, Adam, you're going to have a go at working on. Is some sort of decoy barrel ability. So we can have it so if you're a barrel, you can interact or do something with one of the static level barrels and almost turn it into a decoy in some way. So whether that's a jump or a beep or something else, to then try and obviously scare a survivor to shoot or to use their blast ability and give you a bit more of a chance to get in and attack them. So Adam, which one do you think you're going to tackle first?
So I think the first one I'm going to go for is that suggestion. Did you say that was from Dry Coast last time?
Yes, Dry Coast, yeah.
The decoy barrel ability. So going to make it so that barrel players can look at another barrel, like a static barrel, interact with it and see what I can make it do. Maybe jump, maybe play a beep, maybe wiggle a little bit. We'll see what is sort of achievable within the time frame.
Yeah, I imagine a jump should be enough. I'm thinking if I'm a survivor and I see a barrel jump, I'm instantly going to assume that was a player.
Yeah.
And also the beep would help for someone who, like, maybe the barrel's behind a survivor. So if I can't see it jump, but I hear it beep, that's going to make me sort of run and jump off the platform I'm on, or, it's going to sort of alert me. Okay, I'll have a go at getting the global leaderboard done, because that should hopefully be straightforward enough. So what I'll do first, I'll go and set that up in the companion site. Okay, so for anyone who hasn't seen this before, to set them up, it's really simple. You just go to the companion site, which is available through developer.crayta.com. You go to the create side of the companion site, and here you'll get a list of all of the games that you own. So here's Exploding Barrels. Okay, and here's where you can adjust all sorts of different things, like the cover images, what images you have supporting it. You can publish it from here. You can look at some analytics, but here we're going to have a look at leaderboards. So the leaderboard name will be, just call it most wins. Okay, ordering is the highest value is best. So the other option obviously would be lowest. So for things like a time trial, the lower the score, the better, but we'll go highest value is better. And it's a number, not a time. So very straightforward. Create that leaderboard. And then here we see we've got one created down here, and we've got a few options. We can either delete it, we can reset and remove all the scores if, for example, we found a bug, or we were just doing some sort of test of our game and we wanted to reset when we launch properly. And then you'll also see the top X amount. I'm not sure how many you see, but you'll see records appear here as and when players start to record scores. So now we've got most wins linked. Let me just get that onto my clipboard, and we'll return back to the game. Let's go to advanced mode, and I'm pretty sure I can now just go to the community tab. If I search 3D, you'll see this Leaderboard 3D, which is an official Crayta package. Let's install that. Okay, and I think what I'll do is I'll place this in the lobby. Oh, I forgot you'd put these hyperdrives in the lobby last time.
Oh yeah.
I've got a note.
You don't have to keep them.
Well, I've got a note for Sean and Maggie to have a look at making the lobby more interesting, but I might tell them not to bother because you've done it already.
Yeah, I mean, what could be more interesting than this? It's brilliant.
Spruga Wooga, can survivors get a tactical nuke?
I thought we were going to agree to like not read out his suggestions anymore.
Well, it just depends if it's about me and me doing whatever. Okay, so let's have a look at my templates. 3D leaderboard, drag one of those in, so we instantly see we get this sort of game screen with the leaderboard attached to it. Okay, and then if I scroll down here, I've got this screen entity attached to that. And then part of the properties on here, we've got a few things that we can use here. So whether the score is the time, but obviously in this case it's not. The leaderboard name, so I can paste that in now. So most wins. Okay, the title of the leaderboard, so we'll say most wins. Max entries, no entries message. So that should now, if I just have a quick look at the code, I'm pretty sure that should now know to look for this being a global leaderboard. There we are. Yep. So leaderboards get top value for the leaderboard name. So that's the name I've provided here, and the amount of entries to return. So the one thing you might want to change is its default is to set, is it will refresh every 60 seconds, which is quite a long time. Depending on the sort of round, actually 60 seconds might not be too bad here. I wonder what also might be worth doing is making this custom so it actually only updates at the end of a round, because the only time it's going to change is when a round ends. But we'll lower it to say 15 seconds for now. But yeah, I think what might be good, once we've tested that this works, I'll maybe have a look at getting this to update at the end of a round. In fact, that's going to be very simple actually, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that now. So if I just clear this, so we're not going to loop through and update automatically. So this will only update when this function's called. But actually we've got because we made this from a starter game, we should have our game entity somewhere here. Okay, and then we see we have these built-in events already. So I can see that on results start. Let's go ahead and update our screen. So if we just find it in the list, leaderboard screen, and we'll call the update leaderboard. So we're only going to call this function when we get to the results part of the game loop. So that should hopefully stop it obviously from having to update all the time, and it should only update when there's some scores to update with. So the next thing we need to do is obviously get the game to tell that leaderboard when someone has incremented that score, so when they've scored some extra points. So let's have a look at the user, see if there's anything we can lean on. How are you getting on with your bits, Adam? Is it?
It's going all right. I've started by looking into the button prompts and adding a function to check if we're looking at a barrel, which obviously links into the get button prompts function. So we'll only display like press E to distract or something if you're definitely looking at a barrel in that frame. And then I'm going to work out actually sending the message to the barrel to tell it to jump.
Right.
But I don't think every barrel needs its own script. No, maybe it does. I mean, it doesn't need it, but I think that might be the easiest way of handling this.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah, all those static barrels were a template, weren't they? So it should be easy enough to work with a
it should be
like that. Yeah. Okay, so I've come to my user template, which again, all this is kind of mostly the default that you get with the starter game. This score script folder here actually comes with all the functionality we're going to need. So has high score leaderboard, let's tick that. Okay, and then we get a couple more options here. So we get the name of that leaderboard, which again is most wins. And then we have this has a cumulative score leaderboard. So what this is going to do is this is going to basically say, you know, how does this score work? Is this a score that adds up over time? So in this case it is, because we want the most wins. So each time they get a score, we're going to increment that value by 1, and then we're going to save that as the value. If that wasn't ticked, the way it would work is obviously it would take the highest score for the round. So it's, you know, if you had scored 10 points in a round and then 8 points the next round, that wouldn't add up to 18 on the leaderboard. It would just retain the 10 being the highest score. Okay, sorry, they are slightly different. So, okay, you tick that one and it gives you the name of the leaderboard for the cumulative score, which in this case is most wins. Okay, so when the game updates, so once we've scored, okay, we're going to add and we're going to track this properties.score in the top, and then we have this update high score. So let's have a look, see where that is called from. Because yeah, here we see that's going to work out and update that cumulative high score. Okay, so that's not a loop there. So we'll have to see how well this works without doing too much. Then we'll dig a bit deeper into that as and when we need to. So, okay, so I guess the next thing to check will be where are we updating that score. So that's probably a game controller thing. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's just search here for add score. So on user died. Okay, so we don't want to add a point every time someone's killed. We kind of just want to give people a score when a team wins, and we only want the team that won to obviously receive a score. So let's just comment these things out. Obviously, commenting things out is quite an easy way to just keep some functionality there in case you wanted to check, you know, where things were for debugging later. But if you just comment this out with the 2 little dashes, then obviously that takes it out of the script. So we're not going to add score there. Where else do we? Okay, that's the only place in the game script that we add a score, so that's fine. Let's now have a look at our results. Let's get results. Do play schedule. There we go. Okay, do results schedule. So this is where we're kind of working out who's won. We want to do it before we get to here, because this is where we pause for the right duration. On results start. Okay, so where are we actually getting the result?
Do you need assistance?
You can do. I mean, this is the nature of these streams, right? You know, a lot of it is just kind of working it out as we go along. I'm just reading through this live.
Where are you looking? What are you looking for?
So I'm just trying to think where. So I've stopped it from adding points every time you get a kill, because we're not kind of tracking that. We want the points to basically be, you know, each time you win the game. So yeah. I'm just trying to think, where do we work out who's won? We've got the get results basic script. We've also got the elimination game script, which I think that's actually where we get the get results happens in here, because it's a sort of slightly custom style of results. So where do we call get results? Look. That happens here. Oh, okay. I think it happens at the end of the play schedule. It does. Okay, so we actually we work out the results actually before we get to the results schedule, by the looks of it. So line sort of 216.
So Yashishi says what counts as winning in the barrel explode game. So that's surviving a round basically. So only one team can survive at the end. It's either going to be, no, sorry, that's not strictly true. It's surviving as a survivor, or eliminating all the survivors if you're on the barrel team.
Yeah,
what
which actually, yeah, I'm wondering how is that going to work? Just thinking about it, because everyone ends up as a barrel at the end anyway. So I'm wondering if it's just about surviving.
I thought you got more points if you survive. So it's like 5 points for surviving, 1 point for a barrel win if you're a barrel.
Oh, we could do that. I hadn't. Maybe I'd written that somewhere, but yeah, hadn't really thought of that. Yeah, that could work.
I think that works.
Yeah. Okay. So
I thought you'd written that down.
Maybe that's something I mentioned, but yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
Global leaderboards games 1 point for barrel win, X points for survivor win.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. So
be inspired by your previous notes.
Yeah. yeah. Cool.
So I've got it to the point where the barrel player, if you interact with another barrel, it's going to tell that barrel to do a distraction.
Yeah.
That distraction, I think, is going to be a jump.
Yeah, I think jump makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, if you got to that point, if you wanted to just jump in the script and give me a hand with this, and then we can.
Yeah, sure. Game script.
Yeah, I'm in the game script. I'm just trying to think now where the best place to do this is. So we get the results here. So the way I've got it so far is on the score script. I was just going to hijack the score that we keep in here, because that's got all the loading and saving sort of logic already there. So really, I just need to tell. If you look at the very bottom, I think it is, of the game script, we've got the onUserDied function. So line 443.
Yep.
So there we would say, tell the user to add a score that they'd killed someone, but we don't want to track that. We just want to track their wins. So it's just a case of basically putting this line in the right place.
Oh, I see.
Depending on who's won. So we just add score to a user based on them being the winners.
Yeah, so that feels like it should go in the results schedule.
Yeah, so that's where I'd basically got to, yeah, but there's we actually work out the winners just before that, I think. We work out the winners inside of the elimination game script in this case, and then we could loop through it again in here, I guess. Couldn't
we, if you go to around line 330?
Yep.
In this script, couldn't we just go like get world for each user, work out what team that user's in?
Yeah.
And then just assign them points based on that. So user dot, is it team script? In fact, we can just go user find script property.
Yeah.
I think team.
Yeah, I'll double check that. I'll go to team script. Yeah, so team 1 is a survivor, team 2 is a barrel, according to our comment we'd left here.
Yeah, you got that at the top.
Yeah.
So if team equals, where am I? 1.
Yeah.
Then we add so much score. So that's if they're a survivor, else we add less score.
Okay, so at this point we kind of need to know who actually won, don't we? So where do we see? That's what I'm thinking.
Sorry.
At the end of the play schedule, we've got this results function, this results table, but I don't know if that gets stored.
The results exists here, right? As self.results.
Does it? Am I just being mad?
You call back. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. That's basically that's basically what I've been looking for, is where that is. But yeah, that makes sense.
Do you know how this object is structured? Does it then have a team number next?
Let's have a look. Elimination game script builds it. So so results dot team entries by the looks of it.
So a team is a...
Yeah, so you'll want, I think, yeah, the index in results is the team index. Or do we not actually record that team index?
Doesn't look like that team index gets used. Oh no, wait. No, the team index is just used to take the right name of the team and stuff. But basically, for a winning team, aren't they put into this first?
Oh, okay.
Like
and
the winning team go first.
So that's
we
how
wanna
it
work out
works.
if the winning team dot name, we could use the winning team dot name.
Yeah, because we get that from, if you look how we get self.gamescript dot team names team index. So we're in the game script anyway, so we can use that, can't we?
Yes. Okay, are you going for that?
Yeah, so if we get the user's team index and we get the winning team name,
so results.team entries is what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we're adding it into. The first one is the winning one because we sort them by their rank. Name.
Okay, so then we get we've got the user's index. So now we can say, oops, if user, if self dot team names team index.
Yep, that works.
Yeah.
Pair debugging code, yay.
Yeah. Hey, people like this. People couldn't get enough of this last week, so self
maybe they've had enough of it now.
Yeah, is winning team.
We got there in the end.
That makes sense, right? So we basically get this user's index and say, okay, let's get the team name. Does that equal the winning team name? Don't really need the else. So what we need in here is like another if else, don't we? So if team index is equal to 1, then it's the survivor points.
Yes,
else,
you're right. Yeah,
it's the barrel points. So first if is to say have they won.
Properties at the top.
Yeah, go for it.
Like survivor points and barrel points.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll call that survivor win points.
Yep.
Default value of, let's say 3, and then a barrel win points. With a default value of 1. We can try those values for now, but we can always go and change them.
Yeah.
So have you set those up?
Yeah, so we're basically doing the same as we did at the bottom when you killed someone. So this time we're just basically switching that to only work on results. I can see your 2 properties have appeared. Okay, so that should all work. Is there a save data? So we're obviously recording the high score, aren't we? We're already going to have recorded some high scores here, but not going to make a whole lot of sense. We don't check a version here, so let's just do that quickly. So I'll make a new property here for save score version. Okay, so this is just a trick. You'll see this in several scripts, but this is quite a good way to basically allow you to reset save data. Okay.
Sounds like Maggie's just about to join us.
I think so.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, team. Oh, we have a Sean as well.
Maggie and Sean.
Magically appeared.
So I don't know if you guys have seen the notes I've left, but I don't know if
Yeah.
you wanted to just crack on with those couple of bits. So we said about sorting out the sort of the corners somehow, those sort of popular camping spots. Not entirely sure the best way around that. And then the other thing was just to make the lobbies look a slight more interesting.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh,
Get some
right.
paint.
Go for it. Right, what was I doing here? So I've got this save score version. So once we've loaded, let's first check if save data dot save version is equal to save score version. Okay, so we're only going to load the data if what we load matches our save data. So if the version we load is an older version, then we just don't load the data and it will wipe out that next time we save. So obviously with that we need to make sure wherever we say set save data, so here we're saying that. Let's just break this table out a bit.
Okay, I should have added the jump logic for the distraction on a barrel, and now I need to make it beep, which is the second part of the challenge.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
and it should flash as well, right? We do a flashing light on the other one, so I might as well do the same.
Yeah, it needs to be as kind of trickery as possible, as much, of a trick as possible. Okay, so that should hopefully help us reset that data. So from going forwards, we should have clean slate in the score. Let's go back and have a look. Okay, so that's going to take a little bit of sort of trial and error perhaps, but I think we've set everything up there. So we've got a global leaderboard. That's going to update with the right information, and we're hopefully now we're going to save the right information, and that information itself is going to be correct. So a few things there we've worked on. While you sort that, I'll just see if I can clean up a couple of little quick things. So first one was barrel users. We had a few instances where the barrel user was being killed, also the barrel player themselves was actually being killed, where really they should only get killed by sort of detonating themselves. So I guess can die. Well, that might mess with things too much. Let's have a look. When you do your detonation, how are you handling that? Do
I don't know.
Explosion.
I think I just set the player alive to false. Or no?
No, yeah,
you
you
kill to the
yeah. Okay, so I need to retain that can die, get them to respawn, so that's fine. So I mean, I guess we could recover health. We could just set them to like have massive health. That might help get around it. We don't see the health bar anyway, and we could get them to recover health really quick. So let's go for like 100,000 health. So a little bit of a hack, but no delay on the health
That's right. All the biggest and best games use dirty hacks somewhere.
Yeah. So I basically set it to have 0 delay, and they recover at 1,000, whatever, how quick it goes. So should hopefully not see them die. Or if we do, they've kind of spent ages sort of not detonating themselves anyway, so that might work out. So that's one quick win there. Okay, and then the next thing for me was to, before we have a quick preview, was to have a look at stopping the survivors from being able to camp outside the level. So we saw a few times players would blow a hole in the wall and then would sort of hide out on these ledges. So I thought what might be quite cool is to have a big trigger box, and if someone steps out of a hole that's made in the wall, it sort of launches them into space, as if they've stepped outside the space station. Yogarin says games that ship use dirty hacks. I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be true if there wasn't some little hack somewhere.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look at a new primitive trigger. Throw that down in the middle.
What was the game someone was talking about recently where they had a train or something, but it was just NPCs on a path and they attached a train to their head as a hat, and that was how they did the train?
Oh, that's Fallout 4.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is it really? I thought
Yeah, so they did know how to do locomotion. So on the train on a track, so they literally had an NPC underneath the floor with the train as a hat running very fast.
Wow. I thought you were going to say some like seriously old, like, you know, really old game, not one of the biggest kind of blockbuster games of this generation.
Russ, we just established every game uses
that's
dirty
true.
hacks.
I'd like to think that they could do it, and they were like, no, we need to have one dirty hack in here somewhere. I know. Train hats.
We could do this perfectly, but we won't.
Hold my
like
beer.
Those games that have like Easter egg, like games that say you go to a secret area and there's a mesh of an apple, and you're like, oh, why is the apple there? And it's like, okay, so if you delete the apple, the whole game crashes, and we don't know why.
Yeah, there's some like unhinged code attached to it. Right, so I've just got to get this trigger box the right size.
Copy.
So obviously need to make sure it sits in the middle. As Yogrin says there, yep, if it works.
If it works, it works. Pretty much it.
Okay, so that feels about right. That's sort of window to window. So let's take that. Let's assume we built this room as a square. A big assumption because I was involved in making it.
Oof, probably not then. It's probably some weird rectangle.
Yeah. Okay, that looks about right. Sort of lined up with the walls on either side. Okay, and then for a height, let's try. I mean, I think you'll struggle to escape tactically out the bottom anyway. So, to be honest, we don't really need it out the bottom because if you're falling out there, then you're already off the map. So, okay, so we'll add a script here which basically gets, if players step outside this trigger, we'll do some funky launch into space. Right, so create.
As long as we don't launch them onto this like band that Sean's created around the world, because that would be
bad. I wonder if we just turn collision off. Yeah, that feels like the safe bet.
Could be a nice little Easter egg.
Could be a little Easter egg / completely breaks the game because the barrels can't get out there.
It's a game that had a bit of game breaking.
Why is this ring made up of 14 sections? That's a weird number.
It was just roughly worked.
But 16.
It's not symmetrical.
Oh no. Okay, I won't look at it any further. It's going to upset me.
That's my kind of ring.
Yeah.
Asymmetrical.
You guys are triggering me.
Okay.
Right. There's a 40% chance that the barrel distraction now works. So what's my next task?
There's a 40% chance that it works every time, right?
Yeah. Well, if it does work, it should work every time.
Your next task on the list was to ensure that new joiners mid-round are barrels, not survivors. Which
that is correct.
Should be straightforward. I imagine that's just an on user login. We're probably setting the user's team.
Well, the game script does some slightly smarter stuff, doesn't it? Because it has this new user callback function, which it changes throughout the round.
I'm wondering if what you need then is in where we pick the teams, can you check if the round's running there? Like, could we have a flag that, basically determines the round's running and then just say, make him a survivor? Sorry, make him a barrel.
Yep. I will do that. Does the game script not already have a boolean to say if we're playing?
I think it does because there's if you don't set a time, it checks on that being true or false. If you look at the wait loop in the play schedule, I've got to have a look with you.
I'm looking at it.
Do play schedule. So
204.
yeah, so self. Oh wait, no. So end time gets set. So if it's
Oh, or math.huge. Nice.
no. Okay. Dolt. Okay, that's not going to work as nice. I'm
So-
sure that used to
so-
be a flag.
That's what I thought. So there's always an end time, but if
Right.
we don't want an end time, that end time is still a number that's the biggest possible number Lua can store.
Yeah, which is
Which
people are probably going to get bored of the
is-
game before we hit that.
That's likely,
that
except
is
they
likely.
who will probably stay in for the high scores.
Just for the sake of proving that it's possible. Okay, so if player's valid, let's just launch them away from the middle of the trigger. That should hopefully get the right angle. So we've already done this a couple of times. If I just look at, is it Blast? What did I call the script? The barrel player script does it as well, I think. So yeah, just want this bit really.
I just want to know how big math.huge is.
I'm going to go
Huge.
with that it's pretty huge. I didn't even know that was
Oh.
a thing, to be honest.
I
Math.huge.
thought it was a number. I mean, I think it's some binary number -1 is the value of it, but I don't know what that binary number is. I guess it's however
Right.
much storage it allocates to a number.
Yeah, Yogarin's saying the same. Didn't believe math.huge was a thing. I mean, it goes orange, right? So it seems valid.
It's a thing. It is a thing.
It's definitely a thing. Okay, let's go to my checks. We've just added another one.
I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was setting a flag to say if we're in play,
Yeah.
self.in play equals true. It actually represents infinity. You say that, but it says in the Lua documentation, this isn't Lua documentation, this is someone's documentation, that it's larger than or equal to any other numerical value. So if it can be equal to something, it can't be infinity, right? It must just be a big number.
But if it's larger than any other value, that must be infinity.
No, larger than or equal to any other value.
Infinity can be equal to infinity, right?
But it's not a value. Okay, we're not getting into this.
Black
Already,
is not a color.
yeah, already triggering with the non-symmetrical rings. How far can we push it?
Sean, what's the square root of -1?
I don't know maths.
That's not maths, it's English. It's apparently
What?
I. I don't know. I didn't really cover that in maths, but it's apparently the letter I.
I don't want to be in this conversation anymore.
What are we doing?
Right.
Self dot is in play equals
Not bothered about
false.
that check.
On user login. So we set user team.
I probably don't need to do this as a lerp actually, because it's just if you step out the box, we're just going to blast you into space, right? So the launch vector is the direction just times by the launch strength, and then we add on launch offset like that. 1,000. Okay. That should hopefully work. So basically, if we step out the trigger, we're just going to say, get the vector between the center of the trigger box, where the position of the entity itself, and the player currently, and then just blast them in the opposite direction, and that should hopefully throw them out the box enough. We shall see. Okay, I think I'm ready for a quick test. It's probably a good check-in point because we've made a few little tweaks and changes. Oh, I like these.
If you join halfway, you should go to the barrel team.
I like these strap down barrels. They look pretty cool.
Thank you.
Oh, apart from the one that's gone a bit funky in the middle.
There is no such thing.
Okay. I'll pretend I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
What is this one?
Yeah.
It's gone a bit wrong.
No, it doesn't exist anymore. It's fine.
Okay, right. I'm going to press review. I guess to test your thing, Adam, we could use a separate server in a minute. See,
That's true.
that works. So okay, so we've got most wins and no entries. So no one's won yet.
What's going on with this?
Right. So you think we should be able to? Who's the barrel? Adam. So you should be able to interact with the barrel and make it jump, right?
Maybe.
Where is he? I want to see you poke a barrel.
Yeah. Where are you?
There he is.
It did it.
By the stairs.
Does it
It
glow?
sort of
He
worked.
comes.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah,
Right.
it did. What happens when you interact with that one there?
Look. Watch it.
Oh, it's a bit slow.
Yeah, but that's obviously not you.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. This is me.
Cool. Could you blast a big hole in the side and we'll see what happens? Oh, no, there's already an error there. Attempt. Oh, wait, I think I know why that might be. Don't
Hey,
need to look
Maggie.
at
Whoa, what's that?
that. Oh, no.
So realistic.
That must be a player. Blow a hole in the side.
Yeah, knock a big
For
hole in the
reference, it's
side.
already- You sure?
That's right, yeah, I think
There's a
basically
huge hole.
the error is being caused because you're exiting the trigger when you despawn.
Okay. There's a hole.
Go us.
Go on then.
It didn't do anything.
Yay! Success.
Okay. Let's go back.
Who needs gravity in space?
So let's check what might have gone wrong there.
Okay, I'm gonna make my jump a little bit better. That was sad to watch.
Yeah, it's the right idea. I think it's just a
Oh.
touch slow.
I think all the code may have worked. I just forgot to update the property because I'm dumb.
Game
Ooh,
design mistake.
A lot of errors here. So
Yeah, so basically I set the distraction time, so the time that it beeps for, and the number of jumps it's supposed to do in that time. And I meant to do it so it does 1 jump a second, so 3 jumps over 3 seconds, but I forgot to change num jumps to 3. It was just 1. So yeah. So it's just doing 1 really slow jump.
gotcha. So I think the problem I was having was basically when the barrel despawns inside the trigger, that will call on trigger exit. So launch was not valid because I think the barrels are a bit strange with the way the player works. It is launch, isn't it? I mean, all I've done is taken your code for the barrel, launch the character, yeah. So I just had to check at the top to say if the thing that exited is a character. We'll see
Yeah.
if that gives us any more problems, but that should be everything we need. So you fixed your thing?
Yes, it should do 3 jumps now.
Cool. Shall we, if you three all,
Hang on.
I was thinking if you three all go in to solo preview or the separate preview, and then I'll join you in a sec and I'll check that I come in as a barrel.
Yeah. Let's go to the separate preview. Turns out math.huge is infinity, as Yogrin has found out, and as I was finding out rather than doing what I was supposed to be doing in this game. Which is probably why the barrel did a really slow jump and didn't do the right thing.
But at least we know now.
At least we know that it's
Right.
infinity, because that was really important to this.
So let me know when you've started the round and I'll jump in.
It's just me and Sean here at the moment.
On my way.
Okay, the round has begun. Maggie should also spawn as a barrel now, which she has.
Okay,
Hey,
Yay.
so I'm joining now.
I'm gonna blow a hole in the side.
You have also joined as a barrel. Hey!
Hey, it works. Oh, but I can see myself. as in I'm running inside of the barrel. I assume you can't see me.
Where are you?
So I'm up at the top of one of the stairs.
Oh, is this you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see you. I think
Okay.
that was just a bit of a random
We'll have to keep an eye on that. But
timing
yeah.
issue or something. Yeah.
Okay, it's a big old hole at the bottom there.
Oh no, I can still. Oh, there we go. My character's finally gone.
Strange. Okay. Do you want me to try and jump out the hole in the bottom then? Do you want to come and watch?
I want to watch.
Suddenly, all these barrels that I thought were static just start moving. Oh, someone did a
Where?
distraction. That
I
one
did.
wasn't real.
Yeah.
Stop it! So it works.
Yeah.
Happy with that distraction?
Yeah, I
Is
think that
more
worked.
jumpy?
The
Is that as fast as it goes?
Yes.
A little bit faster.
Okay, but
Yeah.
like, that's convincing enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the beep. It's the beep that will get people. Right, Adam. If you if you were to step
Okay.
outside this trigger, what happens? Yep.
Yeeted.
I have my barrels as well, yes.
So it's just throwing you into space. Okay, cool. So that works. Right, let's move on. Cool. So yeah, I noticed I could see Maggie then as well. So I'm wondering if there's something on the
Yeah.
barrel logic that isn't happening, that happens at the start of the round, maybe, or we'll have to look into that a little bit. It might be an off-stream thing, but it seems like if you join mid-round, there's a chance that you're gonna see yourself as well as the barrel. Right, we should move on. So next, Adam, for you, I think was to sort out. I said sort out the scoreboards and the scores, but we've kind of done that with the leaderboard. Oh, actually, which we should go and check at the start of the next round.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to do is we were getting like 3 notifications per death or something.
That's right.
Like,
Yeah.
This person died. This person died. This person killed this person, and we only need 1, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to start setting up the achievements. I'm not sure if
Do
we
you
can
mind
get
if we-
them all in, but we could try a few. Sorry, yeah, what were you going to say?
Do you mind if we do a quick play so I can see what the problem is, and so everyone on the stream can see what the problem is with the notifications, so I know what I'm fixing?
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Just a normal preview, not
Yeah,
solo.
sure. So the notifications being that, what we see up at the right side. No wins recorded. Let's test that in a moment.
Yeah, because we did it in the other server, right?
That's a good
Which
point.
is separate.
Oh yeah.
Get interactable barrel is angry.
Oh gosh, really?
There's a lot of object dropped logs we can probably get rid of at this point.
Yes. Did we publish that package
I'm not sure actually. Right.
with all those prints in it?
If you probably, if you blow
Yeah.
yourself up then as a barrel, I think that's where the problem is, isn't it?
Oh, I got you.
So I see Namaki was killed.
Same.
I just see one.
Is it when he
Look.
kills another
I th-
player?
It might
Let's have a
be.
look.
Sean, I'm in the middle. Come and kill me.
Gladly.
Whoa!
So I see
Ah.
Namaki killed Adam and Namaki was killed,
Which is correct.
which makes sense.
And I just saw I was killed by Namaki.
I
Maybe
wonder.
that is correct.
Yeah, I think the problem is, do we need to see that Namaki was killed? Like, do we need to see when a barrel player was killed? Because it happens a lot. Like, we just kind of want to know when a survivor's killed, right?
I guess so, yeah. So I can take off any death notifications if you're a barrel.
So basically, yeah, we just want to see when a survivor dies, put that notification out to everybody. I think that makes sense. Right.
Yeah. I just had a thought about another thing I can do. Sometimes looks a bit weird when a static barrel gets the floor blown up underneath it because it sort of floats.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a bit of a stretch goal. What I could do is, if a static barrel sees that it takes damage, then it raycasts down and finds the nearest bit of floor and then moves down to it.
Could do. We'll see how quick we get through all the other little bits to do. I think we're
It's not the
almost
biggest
there.
deal, but
I think, yeah, if we can attack these achievements for maybe the next 10 minutes, we should get through them, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I've got the achievements installed. So if I get the achievements and drop them on the user, that gives us our list of achievement, sort of where we can display them. as well as a lot of things. So this is a really neat package that Sean's made,
Hey.
which I enjoy using in all of my games. So I think for now, let's just set up the ones against the win, because they're easy. So there'll be 3 achievements related to winning. You've got win 10 games, win 50 games, and win 100 games. So to set those up, what we need to do is, let's just remove these start ones that we get. Okay, so under the achievements package, let's add the scripts here. I don't know if you want to have a look in the score script, Adam, and maybe kind of come up with the check for that. I guess we could have 3 properties there for 10, 50, and 100, and when the score reaches above that, we call the function on the player.
I only started listening when you said Adam. Before that, I'd tuned out.
Okay, so basically we need
Score
to
script.
Yeah,
something.
we need to, in here, in the score script, we'll need to tell the achievement system when they've reached 10 wins, 50 wins, and 100 wins. Just trying to remember. Yeah, so then I'm trying to remember exactly how you call to say that it's. I think. Let me think. So on game score, you'll need to add a couple of scripts here, which are achievement unlock script. And it'll be a custom unlock, and then we'll put the name in there. So then when we reach 10, you'll say self get entity send to scripts to unlock this specific achievement, if that makes sense. Probably not making that very clear.
No, I was still trying to work out what game score you're on about, but that's the script folder under the user.
Yeah,
Finally worked
sorry,
that out.
yeah. So user game score. So the score script in there. Basically, if you want to set up
I got it.
3 places to call a function, and I'll set that function up in a minute. But 3 places that when we get 10 wins, 50 wins, and 100 wins, we call a thing. Okay, so you just define all your achievements on the user here. So under the achievement package, win 10 games. Description, simple, straightforward. Be the winner of 10 games. Okay, it's a standard. In fact, no, sorry, it's progress. So this is one that will actually progress over time. And the progress target in this case is 10. Let's find a relevant icon for this. Where's the... There we are, trophy. Again, it's not going to be secret. So a secret one would blur it out. So obviously players don't know how to get it, but when they do, it's a bit of a surprise. ID wins 50. And again, it's going to be the same. So win 50 games. Be the winner of 50 games.
So I was still doing the death notification thing. We only want to send that if you're on team 1. Is that correct?
If you just double check the team script, but yeah, I'm pretty sure team 1
Yeah,
was
team 1
survivors.
is the survivors.
Yeah. So yeah, we only want to send it if the person who was killed was a survivor.
Yeah. So I think that's sorted. Now
Cool.
I'll look at these achievements.
Win 100.
Wait, where are you adding these achievements?
On the achievements package, so on the achievements script folder. So this is where you define them, and then on the score is where we'll kind of set up the logic to say when you've completed it.
I should have worked out how to use the achievements thing more before now. Oh, right. Yes. No, I think I get it.
Yeah. Okay, so I've set one
Okay,
up
so-
here. So
Okay, wins 50, win. Can these be consistent, please? Do you want an S in it or not?
oh, did I?
You got wins 50, win 100.
Oh, okay.
It's like you're asking for me to mess this up.
Okay. So then I'll set up the achievement unlock scripts here. So achievement unlock script.
Okay.
So wins 10, wins 50. which is custom.
Right, yes, I've got it. And then in the score script, when we add score, we check our score. No, hang on. We need to be keeping track of the score, don't we?
It should be a property at the top already.
Oh, yes.
So instead of unlock, it should be increment there. So each time you call the achievement unlock script, it'll increment it by 1. So in this case, we can only earn 1 point at a time. So that's fine. We know we want to increment that. Obviously, you might want to twist the script slightly. So if the increment is relative to the number of points or something, you could override that perhaps. But for now, we know that incrementing the achievement by 1 each time that we call this is fine. So let's have a look at the score script. Okay, so update high score. Yeah, so I mean, we know these are hard coded anyway, so that kind of works out, right? Yeah. Then what we should be able to say here is self get entity.
Oh, wait, we should start with 100 and go down because we're doing these as else's.
Enter scripts. Let me just double check what the function's called. Unlock achievement. Okay, and you pass the player to it. Okay, so by doing this, what it will do is it'll actually call it on all 3 of these scripts.
Yes, we don't want that.
Yeah. Because then basically what it will do is it increments them over time, right? So you've got 100, 50, and 10. So.
Oh, sorry, I was confused about how we were.
So actually, thinking about it, we don't need to do the checks for each
no, we don't
threshold. We just literally call the script, don't we? Yeah, that's right. So send scripts, unlock achievement, and pass the player. I think it was unlock achievement. Yeah, and then it will increment through and work that out for us.
And what if we don't have a player?
If we don't have a player.
Wait a sec. We can't increment this. We'd have to increment it on every add score, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think that would make more sense.
But it only increments by 1, so the other thing is if we add multiple scores, do we have to go through it multiple times?
But that's what I was saying. We know that we don't because we only add a score when you win a round, which is it's only ever gonna go up by 1.
Yeah, but you add multiple points. The survivors get 3 points. If you just say unlock achievement, it's just going to increment by 1.
Right. Okay. I was forgetting.
You win as a survivor, so we'll do it through a for loop.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
I was more complicated than I thought.
I was forgetting that the survivors would get multiple wins, multiple points. Because the other way to do it would be to just adjust unlock achievement to pass the player with it. Sorry, to pass the score with it. But that might take more.
Yeah, we could adjust that, but
let's just stick
let's
with
do it in the script and not adjust the package.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
So simple for loop for I equals 1 to the score.
Yeah.
Increment it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm wondering if
it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. So the only thing I'm worried about is it relying on needing a player. And when we add a score, it's at the end of a round. And there might not
Yeah, do we need a player?
So Sean could maybe shed some more light on this.
Sean, why do we need a player?
Hang on, I haven't been paying any attention.
Achievements. We always have to pass a player for an achievement, but what if you don't have a player entity?
Then who do you unlock the achievement for?
The user. The user doesn't always have a character attached to them.
I
Yeah, they
think
do not do it.
I think we can get away.
I think we'll be okay for now, but maybe
Yeah.
the achievement package should be changed to just take a user, because it looks like everywhere it uses it.
Yes, I didn't think of a situation when that wouldn't be a case. So yes, I would change it to be user.
Yeah,
Because
so-
let's say it was prop hunt and you were on the CCTV, but you get an achievement for going through every camera. Let's say weird achievement, but you don't have a player
Yes.
in that case.
Very good point.
yeah. I think it kind of all I can see that you need the player for in this achievement unlock script anyway is to get the user.
Yeah, that's where it's used in all the first ones, and then it's used later on in the on-interact and on-collision methods. But that's
Yeah.
fine because those will only be called if there's a player.
I think I was just,
Yeah.
I think that's why I did them. Was like, oh, well, it's got a player because you got to interact. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Live improvement of.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
Live critiquing of Sean's
Yeah.
package.
yeah. We'll see if this works. But if it doesn't work, what we could do is pass the user and then adjust this check at the top in check if activated. So if the entity we get is a character, then get the user. Otherwise, we can assume it's the user. Something like that.
Yeah, that is true.
Not feel free to change the code, and I can just update it from here.
Cool. Right, so that should be hooked up. So basically, we're going to unlock the achievement. We're going to progress through the achievement each time we add score for the amount of score that the player got. So yeah, should we have a quick preview?
Yeah, what could possibly be wrong now?
There's a few things that could go wrong, but we'll see. Let's have a look.
I'm excited for the errors.
No errors so far, which is good. Let's clear the console.
Oh no, I need to stop that object drop thing from screaming all the time.
Doing the Raycar.
Oh, I see. That's constantly checking. Wait. Barrel player script 147, attempt to index global. You're seeing that error as well, right?
No,
Oh, no, it's client
but I
side.
did see it before.
I'm getting a client side error, like every frame. That
Oh, it's probably something to do with the interaction thing.
it is, yeah. Let's just quickly check that. So,
Barrel player script.
player script line 147.
147.
Entity wasn't nil. Entity was nil. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I just realised. Obviously, I was only I was seeing it because I was the barrel.
Yeah, and it's just calling it at the moment on get button prompts, which is on the client, on the local client.
Yeah, every frame. Okay,
Every frame.
so quick check. A load of spam from your script. Okay, so no errors, so let's clear that.
Why didn't I get rid of that spam?
Right, so what we want to do
Right, Sean.
is...
One thing.
Check. Cool. So I can press G, I can see my achievements. So win 10 games, win 50 games, win 100 games, so that works.
Yeah.
So now we need to win a game or lose a game. So complete a round, basically.
So I just want to see if the jump works. Hop, 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 hop. Hey.
Oh, I see, nice. So you've made it so the barrels can jump up to the corners. That is a good shout.
I asked for that, didn't I?
That was Adam. Yeah.
So we can just live test whether that helps make the camping corners less campy.
Or
Okay.
if it's too easy for the barrels now.
Well, you've kind of got like plenty of entry points then. I mean, the survivors can still jump off, which is good, but at least
Yeah.
you've got like
Yeah.
you've got the 4 stairwells and then the 4 corners barrels can get up, so that will help. Right, let's finish the round. So, Sean, feel free to detonate yourself.
Gladly. We got.
Oh wait, I got blasted. Did you do?
Oh, sorry. I did a blast. Sorry.
You saved my life.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm in the middle.
Boom.
Okay, so just Maggie left.
Oh, how's the death messages? There was only one there for me killing you, right?
I didn't notice any.
I mean, I saw one for killing you. No, Maggie!
You killed Maggie. Oh,
Well, I just won 100.
I just won, won
Blimey.
100.
I'm the best.
Interesting.
But what did we do wrong?
So it's interestingly, it's unlocked them all. Did you use the right one? There's unlock achievement and there's progress achievement.
I might have done
we need to progress achievement.
something wrong, but
Yeah.
if you press G, oh, it's unlocked them, but it hasn't. Okay, there's obviously
Yeah,
something in the setup.
There's two different methods, one for progressing and one for.
Yeah, we
Couple
definitely
of
want to call progress achievement, not unlock.
Oh, it's the function call that I got wrong. Gotcha.
I did think that sounded like a strange function name.
I just assumed
But,
it would be smart enough to know which one I'd set up in the properties, but hey ho.
You give me
Right, let's not fight.
Okay,
Arrow.
so just for the sake of the stream, then that was what was the script? The score script.
Score scripts, yeah. It
Okay.
was
So progress
49,
achievement. That makes
as
sense.
opposed to unlock achievement.
Okay, so because I've just made that mistake, again, this is an example of where the save data is useful. So we've got this save data. So if I set that to 2, that's actually going to reset. So no one has that unlocked. So we should be able to test that a bit more properly. But it's good to know that we got this. So add score was called properly. So add score was called at the end of the round. Update. So did it update the leaderboard is the question. I wonder
I
where.
hadn't packaged the object drop script yet, so we're all good. I've
Oh,
removed the spam.
The update high score, where does that get called from?
I couldn't work that out. I'm not sure.
I wonder if we should just call that when we add a score. Let's just hard code that in, right? So we just make sure when we add a score, let's just update the high score at the same time, because it does a check to see if it's actually the high score. But in this case, it's cumulative, so we're not bothered about that. So it's always going to add on the cumulative score, then update our leaderboards. So that should do that. Okay, so that should test that script. What else did we want to get through? We're at 10 past now.
I had a thought.
Yeah.
What if the static barrels, when a player, when they take damage, what if they get destroyed? So then, like, the barrels don't want to be just blowing up everything because they're going to start to like lose the cover, and you won't get floating barrels. Would that work? Or would that-
Tactical barrels.
I wonder if you're just going to start running out of barrels too quick, though.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't know. Also, is it a bit weird that the stuff you've done to jump up, Sean, has other barrels in it that you can't use as distraction?
Yeah.
Because that's a bit confusing,
Well,
right?
They should be the template if they're going to be in, really.
Yeah.
We could always substitute them with a different type of barrel.
Is it okay that they'll be stacked on top of each other?
Don't know. We'll find out.
All right.
Probably. If you do a distraction on one, it's going to bounce up and down. If you make anything that's stacked a child of the one below it, then they'll bounce as a stack, which might be quite fun.
Right.
Do
okay.
that. It's probably fine.
Okay.
Sure, it's fine.
So I think we'd got everything from the list. So because there are more achievements I'd like to add. So I'm wondering if. Add effects and sounds to the survivor blast. That was another thing. So the survivors have that blast ability. Survivor player. Yeah, call it power up.
I've just made it so if there's a distraction schedule already running, it can't do another one because that may have made weird things happen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do we want a cooldown for distraction as well?
Ideally, otherwise people are just going to start, getting everything around them to constantly do it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a long cooldown, but I think ideally if there is a cooldown, that'd be good.
Is there an interaction limit range? Because I thought it'd be quite fun to be able to do it from a slight distance rather than be right next to it.
When you say a slight distance, we could do it from across the whole map? Or is that too much?
I think that
Probably
would
good.
work. I don't know.
That's
I think it needs to have
pretty
a good distance. I think because if
Currently
you,
1,000, so 10 meters.
that might work.
Yeah, we can go with it. Play a few rounds, see if we want to rebalance.
Yeah, sure.
That sounds good.
What's a good blast effect for like? So for this is for the survivor doing that like shockwave type thing. Guess I could just place them in the world and have a
There's
look.
like the really big purple one that's played on the hub event when the ship arrives.
I wonder if that's a bit too big.
Could be a bit big. Then there's
That's
just
quite
the explosion, like explosion large or explosion medium or something. But explosion looks a bit like that person's dying. Oh, there's the smoke puff, the smoke ring burst or something. That's good.
Oh yeah. I'm not
I'm
seeing
gonna
it.
nick your logic from the power up script for
I
doing the
was going to
cooldown.
say I've got the logic there if you wanted to just use that. I'm not
Yes.
seeing the ring burst of smoke. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen it before, but it's not doing anything, is it?
Yeah.
Just search smoke and
Oh no, sorry.
Maybe it's
I'm actually seeing it, but I'm not seeing the effect play.
oh, I see. That's weird.
But let's attach it. Let's see if calling it through Lua has better output.
So do distraction. Let's put this into here.
Oops. Okay.
Top tip for any coders that don't know this already. Obviously, you can select a whole bunch of stuff and press tab to add a tab to it all. But if you press shift tab, which is the normal way you'd untab stuff in an IDE, obviously shift tab opens the Stadia menu on the side. You can also use the alt key and the left and right square brackets to tab and untab things without opening the Stadia menu.
I did not know that.
So there we go.
That's why the streams had to watch me constantly do like delete
Yeah.
down, delete down, delete down.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do that. Just highlight the whole thing. Alt left bracket, left square bracket. You're welcome, Russ.
Wow. That's so much easier.
Yep. Oh, we need a cooldown property. Make it 3 seconds. What else do we need? We need like a message, don't we? Cooldown active message. Let's lift that as well.
Yes. That obviously lets the player know if they're mashing to do it. It's not going to do anything. Okay, survivor. So blast, we're going to go for the smoke ring, see if that actually plays. Blast sound, there's all sorts of explosion sounds we can use, I guess. But it kind of needs to not be an explosion, actually. It's more of like a almost arcadey, I guess. I don't think what the best filter is.
You need like a poof sound.
Yeah, almost like
I don't know how you said
like a power up.
Could be power up. Space. Sorry, not space. Sci-fi might have like a door opening that's like a.
Oh, maybe door. Just go for literally the wooden door closing.
No, not that. Well, you can go for that, but I don't know. Space props large light on is quite a impactful one.
What was it? Sorry, light.
Large light on.
Oh, that works. Yeah, I'll take that. Good shout. Okay, So that's that. Oh, we've got some yellows in the world tree on barrel lift.
Oh no. What have you done, barrel lift?
I think
Oh, when you child one static barrel to another, it gets angry.
What? Why?
it's lost its beep sound and effect. Can't see what else. I mean, the template itself is angry. I think that might be
Oh.
part of the issue.
Oh, wait, yeah. In the template, hang on. All fixed? All fixed.
What about the sound as well?
The sound was fine. Right?
No, the sound was missing in the properties. Okay.
Not where I'm looking.
Now it's all fine in barrel lift. Wait, I did
Yes.
it. I did it on the template, not on the instance. Yeah.
So did I? Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, that should all be fixed now. So
Okay.
cool. Are we ready to? Almost ready to have another preview then? So we're probably looking at that
Yeah.
maybe being
I
it.
think so.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do we have scores? We do have scores. Apparently, Adam, you've won 58 times though.
I'm pretty good at this.
I'm wondering if something's still reporting kill scores.
Oh no, the barrel lifts are constantly beeping.
Uh,
And there's smoke or something.
Where is the
Why
smoke
is there
coming
so much
from?
smoke?
I don't know.
Did I
that'd be
leave?
great if-
I'm pretty sure I
I
didn't leave
put
one of my
smoke.
effects. Oh, Maggie did
Yeah,
the smoke.
that's me.
Oh, wait, the whole barrel lift is... Oh. So maybe it doesn't
Yeah.
have one of the sound entities assigned, but it seems to think it does.
Ow.
What's going
Oh, that
on?
was actually Sean. Damn
I
it.
thought there were two beeps going on.
Whoa.
Ah,
Whoa!
Oh, did
did
it do?
There's a
Did it
nice
do?
sound.
Did it do any effect, or was it just a sound?
I couldn't see an effect. Hang on, Maggie,
Okay.
come here.
Nope.
Wait,
Kick.
I'll save you.
Yeah, I couldn't
I
see
don't think
any
I saw it.
smoke. We'll pick a different effect.
Yeah. I think that yellow lightning shock effect thing might work.
Okay, cool. So let's have a quick look at the that effect. Did you want to have a look at whatever's causing all that beeping, and then we're probably ready
Yeah.
to have a
What's
preview.
up with that?
AJC says try sitting on top of a decoy barrel and interacting with it. So, like, if you interact with the one underneath you, does it like throw you up in the air? Be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete any childhood ones.
Ooh, Portal Whirlwind Blue. What does that look like?
Oh, so that was pointing at the wrong flashing light. Strange.
That's not as exciting as I thought it was.
Wait, Sean, stop. Every time you paste a new barrel, like static barrel 12, it seems to lose the beep effect entity, but point to an old sound entity.
Huh.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
We have Portal Energy Burst. That's always a sure
Yeah.
win.
Should the sounds be on by default on these barrels?
They should be on by default, yeah, because in it they get turned off.
Okay.
So if it's beeping, it's because there was a beep sound that wasn't being referenced by its parent barrel to turn it off.
Might be when it gets angry.
Getting very angry. Did we work out why we were getting 100 achievement? Oh yeah, we already worked that out. didn't we?
Yeah, worked that one out. I'm just double checking the score logic here. So we're loading the high
Maybe-
score.
Maybe you just can't deal with the fact I'm really good at the game.
So I think one thing we need to, yeah, actually this is probably slightly the wrong script to try and do this in, because the score is kind of set to be default each time. So we're not actually, I don't think we load a cumulative score. So what's going to happen is every time it's going to load the score, the highest score, the score property will be 0, and the cumulative score goes, we kind of need to load, we need to save and record a cumulative score as well to track with. I know what I'm trying to say. I know I've just said a lot of words, but
As long as you know,
yeah. So
and
let's,
you can fix it. These streams are a real brain teaser sometimes.
yeah. I mean, we deliberately come into them a little bit kind of unpracticed. So that's, to give that's kind of the point. Oh, I'm
This
being
is
daft.
what it's really like when we make
No.
games.
Okay, so if there's an
I
accumulative
just fly
score,
my drone.
we do save that, but we kind of need that. Right. Okay. So this should really be. We're not bothered about the individual score. We're just kind of hijacking this cumulative score. So each time we add a point, we want it to add to that overall score. That makes sense.
Where are you doing this score script?
Score scripts, yeah. So I've changed this line here, 42, to be about the cumulative score, not the individual, not the score, because that score was kind of the per round score.
Right.
So cumulative score, update high score is just going to be whatever that score was.
That makes sense.
And then we save that cumulative score. Okay, that should hopefully work a bit better now.
Do you need to change the save version so that the data's reset?
I'm pretty sure I just did it, but I'll change it again anyway. So that's
Okay.
2. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, let's
Oh,
preview.
what? 1 sec.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Oh.
okay.
Boom, boom.
Is that still loading? Oh, that's because I
Maybe.
need to reset the leaderboard. The leaderboard's been set. That's why it's
Oh,
showing that. But actually, while you guys,
Sean, these are all beeping.
What?
I'm gonna
What?
go and do that. So
think
reset
we
and
need to
remove
do
all
something else.
scores. Yes.
I think we need to not have barrels in those places because it's not working.
Oh, yeah.
Or have barrels without
have-
the sounds, but that's a bit weird.
Or just have the meshes, wouldn't that be useful?
Or just have the meshes. Wouldn't that be useful?
I know, but that's confusing.
Yeah, confusing.
Okay. Shall we quickly swap them back to be something else, and then final preview and publish?
Just checking, barrel players don't show their crosshairs
It's
for
on the
some reason.
Is that not a user thing?
Yeah, show default crosshair is unticked, but I'm going to tick it again because it's quite useful to see what you can interact with.
Yeah, I think that means we'll see it obviously as a survivor as well.
Yeah, you do anyway. You got a gun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I imagine we turned it off because we did have or it was turned off because we had the custom crosshair stuff to start with.
Maybe, yeah, but I think this will work.
Cool. Okay, I can see some of these effects disappearing. Can we give you a hand with that at all, Sean? Or
Not nearly done.
no, done. Okay. Sorry. What were you doing, Maggie, that I interrupted before?
I'm just adding a little car sound to the rover.
Cool.
Important work.
Important stuff.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so we're all good?
They're no longer angry barrels.
Yeah, we're all good.
Cool. So I went to a stream, would have seen it, but I did go to the companion app and reset the leaderboard. So we should hopefully see. No, where are all these scores
Oh
coming
yeah,
from?
isn't like a 60-second. 60 seconds.
Oh no,
cooldown, isn't it?
it's only updating.
It like caches it in the editor, doesn't it? The editor's a
Yeah.
separate version.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. That's why I'm getting confused. Okay, well, hopefully it should all be ready for the published version. If not, we'll fix it after the stream, and I'll let people know on Discord what I've done wrong. But I think, yeah, we're almost ready to publish and have a quick play.
Yep.
With all these
Sean,
little
have you got a crosshair?
fixes.
I do.
Good.
What do you want a crosshair for?
So you can see what you're going to interact with. I found it really hard to line up to do a decoy thing, a distraction.
Aha, I got
Sorry?
you.
I was trying to do the distraction.
Where are you?
How do you say it's 10 meters, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do I delete from this barrel?
You what?
Just trying to see whether.
Is it-
Oh yeah. Wait, no. I'm really confused.
About
Right. So this barrel here that I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't do it here, but I can do it here.
Oh, is the interaction maybe seeing yourself?
No, I wasn't even looking at that. Oh, maybe.
No, like the crosshair might be going over your own barrel before it reaches the barrel in front. That makes
Well, no,
any
I
sense?
wasn't even looking at that one. I was looking at 180 degrees. That one's behind me.
How's
Right.
that working?
Is it
I
to
wasn't-
do with the camera type? Are the barrels on an orbit camera? And
Oh
is that...
no, I think yes. I think because I was facing. So if I,
Oh,
Wait,
it's
forward.
that.
it's pointing. Yes.
It's to do
Right,
with the
that's not what your
direction you're
crosshair is,
facing,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's why I found it so hard to do. Okay, I can probably quickly go and change that if we want to change that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's quite.
Yeah, let's do that quickly.
But it requires a raycast. Russ, I may need help.
Okay. Where do you need me? Barrel player script?
Yeah, barrel player script
Yeah,
equals self get entity get user.
here we are.
So we need to, do you want to set up a raycast function below here?
Yeah, where about, like, how low below? Right here?
I think you're okay without the
Yeah, yeah.
crosshair as well.
The crosshair helps you know what barrel you're looking at. So get world.
Yeah, it's get world,
raycast.
isn't it?
So then the start pos is going to be ray start,
Yeah,
and we want to see. So our direction equals look at pos minus the ray start, and we'll normalize that. Then we'll multiply that by like our character's interaction range. Ray start plus direction times self get entity dot interaction range. Our ignore entities can be ourself,
yeah.
and our collision callback takes. What does it take? Damn it, tell me.
Can't remember if it. You use this somewhere
a hit
else, surely.
To hit
Yeah, that's.
hit and a hit result. Oh, the entity that was hit and a hit result. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what we want in here is return. Oh no, we want to
You
now
basically
check.
want to do all of that stuff, yeah.
It's like more of a manual get interaction for when we're in an orbit camera.
Yeah. Missing the. Yeah. Okay.
Should we try that?
Get an interactable barrel. So you're going to basically just doing a ray cast like it was a weapon. Okay, yeah, try it.
Boom.
Oh.
Okay. Barrel
Let's see.
Sean, is it working?
I'm sorry, friends.
It's not working.
Barrel Sean, try harder.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, I know what it is.
Oh.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I called it hit entity, not entity.
Sorry?
I called it hit entity in the callback as the parameter name that I passed the callback. But then the code I copied and pasted in, it was just called entity.
Come on,
Try now.
barrel us.
No.
Can you get close to it?
Come on, yeah, get closer.
No.
Really?
Oh no.
No.
Is it raycasting the wrong way? Damn it.
Or is it, you say get look at, is that right for the what's it camera? For the
Yeah,
orbit
it
camera?
gets where you are and then where you're looking. Sorry, where the virtual camera's eye is basically,
Okay.
and then where it's looking.
Cool. Well, yeah, let's try it. I think if it doesn't work this time, let's
Well, I'm printing the entity that we're looking at, the name.
okay. Yeah. Let's go then. Go on then, F5.
Debugging.
Damn it. So annoying.
This will be one of those ones that you fix like at the kind of 2 minutes after the stream ends.
Yeah.
Go,
Probably.
Maggie, go. Look at some barrels.
Where are you, Maggie?
Here,
Maggie, keep pressing the E key, keep interacting.
but nothing's happening.
Attempt to index local entity and no value. Go look straight at a barrel or something.
I am.
Then
Okay.
make a crosshair on it.
Line up so that your back is to a
Yes.
wall, so you're looking away from a wall, but you're close to the wall. I want to see if it's going backwards.
Okay.
Only Maggie gets to see the output though, right? Is she?
No,
Nothing's
not when
happening.
she interacts, because that's server side. That's what I'm
Okay.
checking.
Sorry, Adam.
No.
You could do it. I believe in you, Adam.
Let's make the interaction range massive so we can actually see what the hell's going on.
Adam.
I'm sure this is riveting watching. I feel like we've run into more problems in this stream than actually building 90% of the game.
It's always the case, though, isn't it? Whenever you build anything, building a game is really easy. It's the
Wrapping
the
it
end
up.
is-
Yeah.
Mm.
it's the polish that takes most time.
I mean, I wonder if another approach to this is to go back to the get interaction, but to switch barrels into action cam rather than orbit.
That's another thing, but it's quite nice that they're in orbit camera.
Yeah, I guess you can look around a bit more then.
Okay, it's
Okay.
me.
You're the
Go
best
barrel,
person
Adam.
to this.
Oh. It is sometimes a thing,
That's useful.
but very, very rarely. Wait,
Ooh.
what on earth? What?
What?
Any joy?
Ow.
If
What?
not, if
You're
not,
telling my,
I think we need to run with what we've got really, and start to wrap this up.
Okay, this is the most confusing thing in the world. If I open the console to look at it, when I move my mouse over the console window, it says I'm looking at the terrain, which is correct. If I move it away from the console window, then it can't index the local entity. So yeah, we're giving up on that. That's
Yeah.
just weird. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we'll
Don't
come
do
back
it
to that.
I always don't know.
Yeah, so at least we had something before.
Do you want what we had before?
Yeah, I think,
Or-
yeah, let's just get it so it's mostly working. A little bit weird to control, and we'll do our best to sort of fix that one up. So I'll get this published in a moment. I think there's a few people here watching. So if any of you guys have Crayta, then do keep an eye out. We'll share the state share beta link in a moment. Have a play. I'm getting a bit of a bad connection at the minute, so hopefully my connection holds up long enough.
Okay, and should we put barrels into action cam for now?
Yeah, if that's easy enough to do. I guess that's just on the player, isn't it, actually?
Yeah,
yeah,
done.
barrel player is action cam. Okay, cool.
Give it
Okay.
one last spin then.
One last spin. Let's just check that works still.
Super annoying. I will definitely fix it shortly after the stream, but there we go.
Yeah. Ow.
What's that?
Was that so? Is that easier to control, Sean? That
It's easier, but the orbiter is nicer.
okay?
But you can now definitely interact with things to make them do a
Yeah.
distraction.
Is being a barrel like? Is it much worse now? You think?
It just looks weirder because it's obvious that you're just sliding around the floor, whereas it was.
Yeah,
You'll see. I'll
yeah.
speak with Adam. You'll see.
It's just
I'm
me,
ready.
or are we running fast?
Come join Adam.
Hmm.
Yeah, come and get me. I'll have a look as well.
Yeah, it was definitely better as an orbit camera.
It's not too bad though. I feel like this new mechanic will help the barrels a lot. I think let's test it. Let's leave it as this and see what people think. We can always swap
Yeah.
it back and fix it. But I think for now, yeah, let's leave it as this. Because you know, at least you do get that quite nice ability to pick your barrels.
So is it intended that the barrel can sprint?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
we're all moving really
Okay,
fast now. Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. You can easily turn it off.
Okay, cool. I think let's leave this as this. I think we've got enough of a wrapped up game there. So let's go ahead and publish. So update. Let's leave all the details the same. Okay, so that game is published. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go to the play page. If you guys want to follow, we'll just jump in and have a quick game.
Sure. You published?
Yeah,
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 there we
yeah.
go.
It's published. Yeah, jumping in. I'll get a
Jumping
state
in
share
now.
link. Okay, create share link. So this is going to go into chat for anyone who wants to join in. We'll play a couple of rounds, but say we've overrun a little bit, so we'll be coming off shortly.
Yep.
Okay, so Adam is the barrel.
Damn it.
Okay, did I manage to blast you?
Yes. Well, yeah, a little tiny bit. You blasted me into something, I think.
Oh, that I nearly took a shot at that barrel then as it jumped up and down.
Damn it. Oh, the other problem with this is when I look around, it turns.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Yeah, as I say,
Can't even get
we'll
close.
look to fix the interaction issue, but for now I think this will work at least to get a good test of this mechanic. Or see, it does work really well. It's worth having
Yeah.
because 2 times then, like I've flinched and looked at the barrel jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Well, me too. I just ran away from a barrel I thought was about to explode.
Yes.
Nice.
There we go. We've got Dry Coast joined. Did I damage you, Sean?
A little tiny bit.
Ah,
You did make me panic with the jumping barrel though. Oh, ah.
It's so
Okay, that's a very good
annoying.
mechanic.
Yeah, it's a great shout by Dry Coast. Oh, see, then I didn't see it. Didn't see it jumping, but the beeping was enough to make me spin around.
Ooh.
No. Nice, Dry Coast.
I was just Sean. I know I damaged him a little bit. Where's he gone?
How many were there?
How are you not dead?
It's got to be close.
Come on, 10 seconds. I can do
Where's he
this.
gone? Damn it! Well played, Sean.
Nicely played.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I think we'll do one more round. Adam, I don't know if you need to jump off. I know you've got
Yeah, I may do.
places to be. So
I'm not sure what's going to happen with the video when I do, but yeah, good game, and I will see. Oh,
You're
I'm
in
the
the
first
barrel.
barrel. Okay, come here, someone die. There we go, that'll do.
nice, cool,
All right, cheers for the stream, and I will see you guys later.
cool. Yeah,
Alright.
catch you later.
Bye.
Right. So it's just Sean. That's a terrible shot. Oosh.
Nice. I do really like this barrel mechanic.
It is, yeah. It's a really good shout, as I say. Well suggested, Dry Coast. We'll work on the camera. We'll work on getting that fixed up, but it definitely helps. The barrels, I think. Like I'm just panicking now because they're just beeping around me. That was a real one.
Oh.
Last second, nice.
Ooh. In the middle.
Watch out.
Oh, almost
Dry pose.
almost hit me with Dry Coast. Okay, it's just me and you, Maggie.
I see you on.
That was a decoy, Maggie.
I'm scared. No.
Oh no. Okay, well I've got a minute to survive.
To see you panicking is great.
Stop it. Get out of here. Wait, there's more barrels here now. One of you's a player.
Hey, where'd you go?
Oh no, the blast didn't work. Oh.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, I think we've got one. Yoga Rinse has joined. I feel like we should play one more.
Yeah, do one more.
Okay.
more
One
yoga.
more. Yeah.
tense. Yeah, you have to try harder than that. I wonder if like a second attack by a barrel could be to mimic that themselves. Because it's like, I completely trust this barrel now, but you could pretend to do that yourself. With
I
the
just checked for you.
Ow.
Oh, that was close.
Okay, that was pretty good. You scratched me.
There's some sneaky sneaking going on there.
I see you.
Come back, barrel. Gotcha. Oh no, too soon. oh, I've got 10. I've got 10 health.
Jeez.
Gotcha.
Ooh, nice shot.
Sniped. Right.
1.5 minutes.
Oh, I'm doing terribly. It's because I invested too much time trying to sneak.
I can see he's coming towards you guys. He's up the stairs.
Yep.
Oh
Ah!
no. you got
Join
Jurgen
the
all the way
barrels.
to this side. Maggie, no.
Got away.
Nice.
Blast yourself in trouble. Try coast.
Right,
Oh, no,
okay.
thank you.
Time to get the decoys out. Use his own idea against him.
Where is he?
Oh, I can see. It's really hard to give any sort of coordinate. Oh, I think I did some damage.
Oh, it's a good shout.
Oh, here's Victorious. Each time someone joins, I feel like we need to play one more round. Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Oh, I was
Survive this win.
timer.
Oh,
Right, let's
Oh,
check.
no.
nice.
Double check the scoreboard's working. Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't go back to the lobby each time. Ah, I'll change
maybe
that.
Leaderboard out here.
yeah.
So Victoria's the first match you come into and a play up straight away. Maggie and Dry Coast.
What? Only?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, we're all over you this time.
The barrel
Oh,
swing
Echo
tactic.
Rock. There's another round. Damn, I fell off.
There is so many now.
Oh, we got 2 whole minutes yet.
You know, it's quite a long time to be running.
Stop running.
Almost got you. Oh, it's just you left as well.
No.
Just doing laps. Right, someone go the other way.
There you go.
There we go. Nice.
Okay, one more.
One more.
One more.
One more for Echo Rock.
No one else joined.
Oh, and he's a barrel straight away. I'm not sure what's best. Is it like better to be a group or better to split up?
No,
I'd split.
I don't think so.
Because I can. Oh, behind you. Oh, nice. Thanks.
Deserved.
Oh, I don't know if it's real.
Oh no.
Oh, almost got me. I should really save that, shouldn't I?
Probably a good idea. Oh, I see a barrel through the hole.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh no. Maggie.
I fell off.
Sure, I saw one. Yep. Hi, barrel. Whoosh. I managed to use the stairs to get a really good blast then. And made
Oh,
sure the
nice.
barrel was higher than me on the stairs. Got one sniped.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Dry Coast. I kicked him into you.
Okay, 50 seconds. Oh, you saved me. Someone just blasted me away. Right, I got a barrel coming around on the right. Got it. One in the middle.
We got this. Team Tactics.
Team blast.
Oh, there's two of them right here. Oh jeez. Oh no.
Oh, I feel bad. Alright, 10 seconds left. I was like, I chucked you to the sharks. Salute. Oh no! That was,
Winning for you.
that was showing off. Okay, cool. Alright, well, everyone can keep playing, obviously. We can keep going. I'm going to wrap the stream up now. But yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
Sean and Maggie, for joining. I'll catch up with you guys
Of
later.
course.
Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. So it's gone on a little bit longer than we had anticipated, but obviously having a lot of fun. The game we've made, it's pretty cool. It works quite nicely. We've made a few improvements here tonight. Added these odd retention mechanics here. So I think what we might do is, rather than another stream, is we might just add a few more things, just wrap up things we didn't quite get around to this evening. And we'll make sure we republish those. So you might see the game change a little bit, but I'm not sure we're going to come back to this one on stream. But if you did like this format, if you do like this idea of having multiple sort of streams dedicated to single game development, then do obviously let us know in the comments, let us know in the chat, and like this video, and we'll come back to do other ones in the future. I know we've enjoyed it, and obviously I hope you've enjoyed the sort of more laid back approach, and obviously a bit more debugging and scripting and such things, but it's just a nice way to look at how we make games ourselves here at the studio. So if you haven't already, do head over to Discord. That's discord.gg/Crayta. It's a really good place to keep in touch with us devs and engage with the active community. Obviously our sci-fi colonies event is running at the moment, and we have our hub game running, our egg hunt game, which is a pretty well. A lot of people are really engaging with that, which is really nice, really good to see. So do make sure you head over to Discord and link up with other players for best time to do the invasion raids on the hour. And discuss all the egg strategy. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Crayta Game, which are really great places to keep up with all the latest news and various things going on in Crayta. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to us here on YouTube. We have these two streams a week and all sorts of on-demand video coming out, all sorts of tutorials, sort of gameplay highlights, all sorts of stuff like that. So do make sure you subscribe and set up your notifications to get notified as to when new videos and when new streams are going out. So we'll be back next week with a couple more streams. So have a great weekend, and I hope to see you in the hub fighting some aliens.